you doing, Adam?
I'm all right. How are you?
You would be all right though, wouldn't you? Because somehow, Manchester United are level on points with one of the best teams the Premier League's ever seen.
Which must mean we're one of the best Premier League
No,
teams
it doesn't. It definitely doesn't mean that. It's very. I don't.
Anyway,
Sorry.
We're not talking about United today.
We will have to be talking about United a fair bit because it's just unbelievable. I don't understand.
Well, okay. So if you're anywhere close to us, 4 weeks ago you were in the league, weren't you? So you're playing Leeds today. How do you feel about that?
You and Jay have both sat me down and said, "Don't worry, it's just Leeds. They can't beat big teams." And if Mourinho not goes to Leeds because Leeds coming to us, but if Mourinho looks at Leeds and says, "Oh yeah, put headphones in, Adam. Jay's shouting at
you." That's a bit of a problem. I have to go Bluetooth.
Ooh. Anyway, no one's here yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. We asked me that question again when someone's here. Oh no, there's someone in the chat actually. Is it Ace? I hope it's Ace. Oh no, it's Jay. Put headphones in, Adam. Yeah, I'll wait till you've sorted yourself out, and then I'll retard. Well, I didn't imagine someone behind you there, did I? Is that your best friend that you're heading into 2021 with?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Adam's best friend that he's heading into 2021 with.
Oh, really?
Say nice. Hello.
Oh, I thought you said, are you happy to be going into 2021 with me? I said, yeah.
Yeah, he's taking a piss with caption.
Oh, I didn't make him.
I wasn't taking the piss. How dare you? I was being sincere and lovely.
You're never sincere.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
well, Jay, I hope you're happy because this is what you've done. Come back, Jay. We need you while Adam sorts his shit out. Oh, good. It's just me. Weirdly, I don't know if anyone knows this. If anyone's in the chat right now, but Tottenham at the moment, we walk out to Duel of the Fates by the Phantom Menace. That one. And for some reason, straight after we've put Duel of the Fates on and we walked out, we change it to the Cyberpunk 2077 music. So that's a thing that's happening with Tottenham now. Not sure why.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Did you hear my fun fact there, Jay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's rubbish, isn't it?
I don't understand.
I mean, to be fair, walking out to the Star Wars thing was weird enough.
No, I like the Star Wars thing. It was good. Cyberpunk 2077, though, a game with so much potential that keeps just crashing and fucking up. It's a bit too close to home.
That's a good old metaphor. That I like it. Have you spoke about the lineup?
Not yet, no. So Adam was just about to ask me how I felt about it, and headphone drama happened. So obviously, I was saying that you both have sat me down and said, "Josh, it's just Leeds. You don't need to worry about it. It's just okay." What the fuck is going on? How am I supposed to maintain a conversation when I literally look down and Jay turned into Adam? I was literally halfway through talking to Jay, and I looked back up and it was you. I don't mind which one of you it is. I just want it to be consistent. Right. You both have sat me down and said, "Don't worry, Josh, it's only Leeds." And if Tottenham actually treat Leeds, like the pieces of shit that cannot defend to save their lives, we will win this game. If we score one goal and then go, "That's enough for today, lads," which we have been doing consistently, we're absolutely fucked.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think Chelsea beat him, didn't they? Was it 2-1?
3-1. I think it ended. I think it was I think it was one of those last minute ones.
You need to go first. That's vital.
Well, you say
but
that, but we've scored first in loads of games, and we keep just getting pegged back. So maybe we need to take a leaf out of United's book. We'll drop behind for a bit. Well, Google Chrome is being an absolute arsehole.
So we're about to kick off here now. Like they're all lined up. Just want to make sure we're lined up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm not on yet, so we're not lined up yet.
Is anyone here?
Oh no, there it is. Google Chrome has finally appeared, so we've kicked off now.
We have kicked off, yeah. Well,
I'm going to rely on Adam to tell me what's happening for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So he's at the ball.
No. Let's not fully do that. So Jay, I don't know if you can hear me, Jay, but I don't know if you've sent Ross that yet. But if you hear some rattling as well, my father is taking down the Christmas lights. It's a very sad day.
So what's your score prediction?
I said 4-1, didn't I, in the podcast? But that's only if we act like a big team.
Mm.
And I wanted to put my balls out on the table and say 4-1, and hopefully that goodwill I've put out into the universe will come back. I doubt it.
You never know. Hopefully. You never know with time, do you?
You never know with Leeds. You never know with United. I don't think you know with the Premier League, Adam. I think that's the difficulty we've got right now. It's a bit of a pain in the arse.
Have you got the game up yet or not?
No. I'm still Google Chrome, still just loading, which is quite sad. But hopefully, it's a slow burn. Oh, God, this is so annoying. I've just got the wheel of death on Google Chrome. We all know the wheel of death.
It's game over that way.
Sad. Yeah. I can't really talk about how's the game starting, Adam? Who seems to be?
It's only a minute and a half in, but when you've got the ball in your half, they're pressing quite high and quite rapidly. But now they've got it in their half, and you're doing exactly the same.
Okay, good. Yeah, and obviously the thing I'm a bit I'm not like I said, I'm not actually. I don't hate Ben Davies. I think he's quite a good footballer. However, if there's anything that leads that, it's energy. And the fact that Reguilon has gone to a stupid Christmas party with Lo Celso and Lamella and Lanzini fucks me off. And also Paul Palace
just put him in the team.
Not Reguilon, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fuming.
The fact that it's a bit weird that they're punishing him by not starting him, yet giving him a place on the bench. That's a bit of a half-assed punishment, isn't it?
Mm. Well, I didn't know he was on the bench. He should have left him out, really, shouldn't they? Yeah.
But then again, I guess who has made the bench? I don't know if you even know who. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know who this player is. And not in a mean way, just it's such a weird little player we've got. Gedson Fernandez has made the Premier League bench for the first time this season.
Yeah, well, we was linked with him, weren't we? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's honestly the weirdest thing Tottenham have done in a very long time. He's like 20. He's on loan from Benfica. We have a 55 million pound option to buy, but we're obviously not going to take that. He's missed a penalty to knock us out of the FA Cup last season against Norwich. He came on against United actually in that 1-1 after the lockdown. And there was a moment where the ball went past him and it was one of those weird ones where you see players start to run after it and then realise they're not going to get there.
Yeah.
He ran after it, realised he was not going to get there and just gave up. But then there was still like 10 seconds before the ball went out. But he could have just, if he just actually moved his legs like you'd expect a footballer to, would be away. The Blues podcast has joined us. Hello. It
was a shot at by Leeds. He got in behind the defence and put it wide. Side netting.
Leeds have one way of playing. Could get messy if Spurs play well. Well, yeah, no, exactly. We've seen that with the United game. And me and Adam agree on this, I think. A lot of people praise Leeds for that. If that was my team and I watched us be fucking battered and just decide to keep getting fucking battered, I would be furious.
Hello,
Jay.
Hello, Jay.
I'm actually here now.
That's good. And he's changed.
I got to put an horse top on. It's my new Christmas top.
Can I ask a question that I should know the answer to, but obviously I'm still struggling with this stream? Are Leeds playing in their gorgeous away kit or their slightly less gorgeous red kit?
The red kit.
The red kit.
Oh, Leeds.
Marina.
What are you struggling with the stream?
Nah, it's fine. Google Chrome has just loaded up. I put it all on Safari, got it all there, and then obviously Safari hits you with the fact that it's not supported.
Oh, fair enough.
Happens every time. I always forget. And then because Chrome's an arse, I hardly ever use it unless I'm doing this. It then takes a while to forgive me and load up. But
Fair enough.
the game is officially on. Well, it's loaded. But yeah.
I heard that Gedson Fernandez is on the bench.
Yeah, it's exciting, Jay. Did you hear me talk about the option to buy we have with Gedson Fernandez?
I didn't know you didn't buy him.
No, he's on loan from Benfica, but we have an option to buy him for whatever we want for Jay for a measly price of 55 million.
Why is he not playing much?
Because he's shit.
Is it as simple as that?
He's genuinely awful. He's done a few little tricks and skills. He almost got a really nice goal with you in the Carabao, if you remember. That's the only good game he's had.
That's mad. I remember there was I think Adam mentioned it. I remember there was some hype around him and they wanted him, didn't they?
Can I hear a little bit of volume from someone's mic? Sorry, just as a.
Hello, Josh. Ross said he'll be 2 minutes.
No. I think I can hear the game from one of you. If you just want to turn it down slightly. Oh, can I hear it from me?
Mine's on mute.
Oh, maybe I can hear it from me. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Carry on, use that. That was funny.
I'm very confused, but I do officially have the game now. I'm in the 6 minute, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
10 seconds behind.
I'm about 20 seconds ahead.
I'm on 6:30, 6:31, 6:32.
Let's try and
40,
fix this.
50, 51.
Right, so you lead.
Well, what are you on, sorry?
57, 58, 59, 7 minutes.
So upsetting.
Oh, we have a friend.
Ace.
This has turned into a big party.
How can you see the comments?
It's a big party indeed. He's broken it.
There we go.
Hello, Ross. How you doing?
Hi, Ross.
How's your legitimate BT Sport stream?
Oh, it's great. For some reason, it's just, it keeps going on and off a few minutes. And it's taken me a while to get it going for some reason. I don't know why, but I've finally got it going now.
I've only just got the game on as well. And I've just tried to refresh it so I can catch up with Jade Adam. I doubt it's worked. I'm on 7 minute 15 now.
Nah, 40.
You're about 5 seconds behind me, but
I am far behind.
Rich said pundits were praising Leeds during the game, even though they were ripping them to pieces. I'm guessing that's the United game, yeah.
That's the way, mate. We were saying that during the game. They said they were pressing so well. They were 4-1 down at the side, and they was just singing the praises. And it was like, what? They must have been watching a different game. It was ridiculous. And then even at full time, it was even though they did lose 6-2, they still kept going to till the end.
Yeah.
It is. There is that. I mean, we can try and get into a little bit, but you'll obviously the Chris MD Rory debate. Well, Jay will have about what football should be and should it be about winning or should it be about entertaining fans? And I think as much as I disagree with Rory on a lot of points, he really hit the nail on the head when he was there. No, it's about entertaining your fans. And the best way to do that is by winning. Leeds should not give a fuck if they're making Newcastle fans happy with their style of play. I don't give a fuck that, I think an Arsenal fan was there oh yeah, but imagine playing like Tottenham. It's you've just gone out of 16th, piped down. That's not entertaining to me.
No, and as well, I think a good argument is if Leeds do stay up, at least they're watching something good and staying up. But if they're playing this and losing and not going to stay up, there's no point.
I mean, I don't think they're going to go down. They will stay up, but it's fair play. They've just come up from the Championship. They are sitting 14th, maybe. They're doing really well, considering for a Championship team. Do you know who
deserves more justice? I think every single one of you will agree with me on this. They're saying that obviously Leeds is apparently the most exciting best team to ever come up from the Championship. Give me that Wolves team every day of the week.
Yeah.
But even could be a penalty.
Yeah.
But even still, look at Sheffield last year. I mean, it's a different story now, but
Rich said Leeds were entertaining United fans.
it really was. It was a great game.
That's fair. But yeah, that Wolves side with Neves and I think they bring in Moutinho in instantly, and then like Cody and Bolly and Doherty. It was much better than this Leeds.
And they got European football like that season, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Was it the first season, Ross?
I think it might have been the second season, not the first, but
Because they've been in for 3 now, haven't they?
they're at least up there.
No, they've been in for 3. So it must have been the first season because they don't have European season until this season. So they've only been in for 3 seasons, haven't they, Wolves?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it might have been first season.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
a lot,
sure.
doesn't it? Because they've solidified themselves as a Premier League team now, and it's only been 3 seasons, which is
Whereas there's only 2 ways. For me, there's only 2 ways this Leeds story ends. It's Bielsa does eventually get them relegated with exciting football by knackering them all out. Eventually, not necessarily this season. Or Bielsa goes, and the next manager in goes, what the fuck is this bunch of players? Like Jack Harrison, like Elliot, bless him. Sorry, Elliot, that's patronising, but was trying to tell me that Jack Harrison should be a shoe-in for England.
Yeah, but he'll say stuff like that, like with Burnley players. It's just like no, they
Well,
shouldn't.
Give me Dwight McNeil every single day of the week over bloody Jack Harrison.
It's Harrison scored that banging goal one time. That's what it is, isn't it?
He did, but that's before this, to be fair.
I think Neil went to my school. He was in like 2 years below me.
That's nice.
That's lovely. Rich said, "How many of you want Spurs to win?"
This guy might
Yeah.
want Spurs to win.
This guy and this guy. Me and Adam probably annoyingly want Leeds to win. Nah,
You know what? I don't want Leeds to win.
You just don't like you're a United fan, innit? So you've got the vendetta against them.
Tottenham can win because they're not getting anywhere near us, are they?
Yeah, Jay probably. Well, I mean, we literally come 1 point. Like, well, no, sorry, was it? Fuck, it's not 1 point, is it? It's 4. Shit, never mind. Jay probably wants a draw because Leeds are probably catching Chelsea at this, right?
Yeah, no. I think they're a bit further behind, but yeah, no, I'd rather a draw.
No, I am joking as well. We are level on points with Chelsea. So
Yeah, but like, there's about 5 teams in the Prem right now that have 26 points, which is just annoying.
We have that game in hand now as well against Fulham, which is although I know not a shoe-in guarantee, it is a nice game to have in hand.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
a good ball
agree.
from Leeds. Rodrigo. Oh, that was wet. Patrick Bamford just tapped it to Lloris.
It's definitely not me. I was wrong. It definitely isn't me that I can hear a bit of commentary from.
Yeah,
It might be me. Give me a sec.
Because I think it might be Jay because I heard him go Rodrigo as Jay went Rodrigo's on the attack, and I'm behind there. I'm on the and Ross
I'm
is definitely
just
behind
in the
there.
12th minute, so
I'm in the 12th and a half.
You're in the 4th minute, did you say, Ross?
No,
12th
12th minute. Imagine 4th minute. They're just in the pre-match build-up, right?
Ross is enjoying the pre-match build-up.
Leeds have just scored their 4th past West Brom. Ross is loving it.
Yeah, I've turned it down now. Sorry.
Going back
Yeah,
to
it's all-
the Fulham game that you've got in hand, the Burnley game's been cancelled today, hasn't it? So that means Fulham have got 2 games in hand over everyone else.
Which could be massive, but then it depends what happens. I suppose towards the end, like Tottenham could have a drop off, and it could be bad. But it depends when this. I have no idea with COVID now when they're going to squeeze things in. Like it doesn't look like the league's going to be suspended again now, from what I've heard. I was pretty much convinced it would be.
Also, more games are going to get suspended, and already with cup fixtures, if like United, City, and Tottenham do well in the cups that they're in, there's no midweek game to fit it in, so they're going to have 3 games in a week, and that's like now. Never mind, but how many are postponed by March or whatever.
And we can't exactly postpone it till the back end of the season because the Euros is coming up. again.
That'd be great. That'd be great if some people had to fly home halfway through the Euros to complete Fulham Burnley.
To play like a 10th, 11th dead rubber.
Yeah, we got a Leeds fan. Leeds. This might not be the stream for you because we got 2 Spurs fans and a United fan. But welcome anyway. Subscribe.
But hey, you've got your Bamford friend in Jay.
Yeah, I like Bamford.
I'm sure Jay has many fond memories of Bamford at Chelsea. Oh, that's so sad.
I just gained a Switch. Eva's watching, by the way. She said if there's any more Jack Harrison slander, she'll kick off.
Oh, hi, by the way, long time no see, but also, Jack Harrison is clearly a averagely decent player that didn't quite like the world alike at New York City FC. So
if you can't make it there, you won't make it anywhere.
Well, he's a United reject and a City reject. That's quite impressive.
Bamford is blind, apparently, boys. Leeds fan doesn't like him. So we haven't got a Bamford friend.
Unless he's impressed by how good he is while blind.
Oh,
he's actually blind.
He's scored lots of goals in the Prem while being blind. He's that good.
Massive chance for Son or Kane here. I can't remember who took the shot.
Well, I'm behind Jay, so I wouldn't fucking know it.
Yeah, I'll give it 20 seconds before I say anything.
Really?
I mean, Kane can score those though. Kane could rifle that top of the net.
Is it from the Son free kick? Yeah.
Oh my god, you are behind.
Yeah. I was just watching that free kick as well. Is it coming from this?
But I'm never normally this far behind you guys.
No, I know. I'm usually the one that's behind.
Oh, I think I've just maybe caught up a little bit. I'm 16:37 now.
I'll if anything happens, I'll keep my mouth shut. Jack said he can hardly hit the target.
I mean, that's slightly harsh considering I think he's Leeds' top goal. I mean, he definitely is Leeds' top goal scorer this season, and
he's not going to win it, but he's in the running for the Golden Boot, isn't it? He's got close to 10 goals or 10 goals even.
He does get a lot of harsh criticism. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
I think it's because he's also what did he do last season? He did something, didn't he, that upset everyone? Was it just diving?
Didn't he read a book or something?
Did he what?
And everyone hates it. And he a posh, supposed to be posh boy, and everyone hates that.
He's really posh. I remember when he was at Middlesbrough, he was doing really high grade like exams while also just playing for Middlesbrough in the Prem or something like that. And it was like, what are you doing, Bamford?
So yeah, he gets a lot of hate for being quite posh, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Which is quite funny, to be fair.
Well, considering he's played for Middlesbrough and Leeds, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can see why there might be a little bit of aggression towards someone.
With that logic, it's actually a miracle he didn't make it at Chelsea.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It was written in the stars, wasn't it? Posh boy at Chelsea, but just didn't work out.
That was the worst thing I've seen. Rory Jennings saying, "Football is not about entertainment. If you want to be entertained, you go to the opera."
Yeah.
What?
No, just put Netflix on, mate, or something.
not go bowling, not
Are you saying no one else goes to the opera?
Just go to the pub with your mates. That's entertaining.
Also, join us next week on Wednesday as we're going to do a live watch-along for the opera.
It's going to be riveting.
Ross in the corner, just crying.
We'll get Bamford in.
Well, we've got City Wednesday night.
Well, yeah. Here's the question: do you?
Sorry, Adam. The opera.
Well, what I'm going to say is, if you're free, then I won't mind streaming it.
Yeah, I probably should be, but I would be quite. Is the game going to go ahead?
Well, our game on Monday is going ahead, Chelsea City, so I'd presume so.
On Monday?
Yeah. Sunday, tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, how do you know it's going ahead? Tottenham Fulham got called off 2 hours before it started.
Very true, but also they've asked the question a couple of times and they've said it's going to happen. But yeah,
Edison's
obviously
out,
it could. Yeah, well, Pep came out and said 5 players are out, but didn't say which 5. But then
I think one was
on
Edison.
FPL said Edison was injured or out, so there's
I
that.
do think I'm quite excited about that because I want to see that. Speaking of the MLS before, I want to see that Zach Steffen finally.
Oh, the goalkeeper.
Or I would like to see Scott Carson play.
Or Scott Carson.
Yeah, I'd rather
that would be
Scott
sick.
Carson, to be fair. But yeah, so that's still going. But then will they they'll have the same 5 players out, won't they?
Yeah, it's interesting. But what we were discussing before is if they can't fulfill
Walker and Edison confirmed.
If they can't fulfill the Manchester derby, should United get a buy-in? I know Adam will obviously say yes, but
no, I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to go through on a buy. I'd like to see a derby.
But just by the
merit in it.
Yeah, no, but just by the fact that what's the hypocrisy in the fact that Leighton Orient are never going to beat Tottenham, so we'll let Tottenham in. Like they can't now give City a free pass.
Yeah, no, they've already done it. Yeah, no, I agree with you. If they've already done it for one team, the rules should stand for everybody. So they either have to play or can't.
But it shouldn't have happened that in the first place.
But it shouldn't have. No, you're right, but it did. So if they turn the rule around for City, it'd be favouritism, wouldn't it?
Which clearly there is. I mean, no one's even for a second suggesting that isn't favouritism over City.
Oh yeah. They just love Leighton Orient.
No, they just hate Leighton Orient. That's what the favouritism is. Every team would have allowed in, and then Leighton Orient went, "Can we?" And they went, "No."
But we don't actually have any, positive COVID tests. You're out.
Get out. Coughing on them.
Jackpot said we have the baddest defense in the Premier League. So if you said the baddest, to me would mean like good, but I'm guessing you mean actually bad.
Yeah, this would be the kind of thing that I'm not allowed to pick people up on without looking like a wanker on the live stream. But if Jay said that, I'd be absolutely down his throat in an instant. Well, it's not the fact you have bad defence necessarily. I mean, yes, they're probably not Premier League defenders as a whole, but also it's the fact that, your fullbacks are on the halfway line, your centre-backs are split because you're ready to attack, even when
your centre-backs are all injured, like Keith, Lorente, Koch as well. They're all injured.
And you had baby boy White taken away from you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's difficult, but at the same time, like Stuart Dallas is not a fullback; he's a winger. He's been tricked. He shouldn't be there. And that helps. That embodies the way Leeds play, but it still shouldn't be happening. Admittedly, he did score a nice goal against West Brom, but again, that's West Brom, and Slaven Bilic is turning in his grave.
Mourinho looks fuming on a touchline. I don't know if that's just his resting face, but they just pan to him and he just looks so annoyed.
Yeah, we are starting to we've had some bright moments, but we're starting to play like we're a goal up, which is very concerning.
It literally is still no. Yeah. It looks like you're allowing Leeds a little bit more of the ball than I thought you would.
Yeah, but then again, no, because that's how we play. We're getting ready to spring on them because they play. It should work because of the way Leeds play. I mean, look how high all their centre backs are now. If Kane nicks the ball there,
but you had a chance before there, and it's come off. I think it was Kane's back heel. You tried to counter. I think 3 times here now, and you ain't got through once. You ended up going back to your centre halves.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'll be honest, I keep just getting distracted by it cutting to Bielsa squatting. Cutting to it all the time.
I don't know how he does it. You know, he hurt my back if I did that
Oh, yeah, I
for
wouldn't
too
be able
long.
to squat for that long.
Especially at his age as well. Like,
Yeah, true.
you could probably
Gotta be
set
bad
like
for
the
his
world
knees, that.
record for the longest squats.
I would eventually. I wouldn't even like buckle. I'd eventually just fall forward as base plan.
But you're still screaming at your players.
Yeah, Dale doesn't really scream, does he? He just glares his players into
Oh
submission.
no! I think I might have been our game, but he was screaming to the point where spit was coming out. He's a fucking weird guy, man.
Well, do you know? Do you guys? I know Ross does, but do you two know the story about Pochettino?
Which one?
So when Pochettino was a kid, Bielsa had heard about him because he was playing for whatever you think he's playing as, and so Bielsa wanted to sign him for Newell's Old Boys. That's right, isn't it, Ross? It was Newell's at that point.
I think so, yeah, but I'm not sure.
He found out about Pochettino and he drove all night, apparently, like set off like at like 9, 10 o'clock at night and drove like hours across the country to Pochettino's house and like sat in the lounge with his dad. And Pochettino Senior was like, now Pochettino's in bed. So he was there like, oh, we were really interested in signing him. I just need to like see him. And he was there like, oh, I'll wake him up, I guess. He was like, you don't need to wake him up. And apparently walked into Pochettino's bedroom in the middle of the night, peeled back his covers. Bielsa took one look at his muscly child legs and went, we'll sign him. And then got back in his car and drove home. Like, that's a genuine story.
Has Poch just come out and said this?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, man. He's a weird guy. Listen, everyone calls him this tactical genius. I just think he's fucking bad shit crazy, and he's got this far by being that crazy.
It's more a story you'd expect to hear in a corpse about like a 80s physio than like about a current manager.
Brain Sample said Spurs aren't even trying yet.
No, and that's a negative and a positive rolled into one, isn't it, really? Because
Spat agrees with me, saying he's creepy, by the way.
what's your opinion, if you're still here? Is do you think the hashtag Bielsa nonce or hashtag Bielsa genius?
Oh,
yeah, something big.
Genius.
Hey,
happened.
is that been
Something big has
overturned or
happened.
not? Is this going to be overturned?
It's out of the box, isn't it?
nah, it's in the box. That.
It's in the box, but is it going to be overturned? Because it looked a bit.
He was not impressed.
But you know what,
Either
Leeds?
is not impressed.
I mean, let's all have a look. Let's all be completely unbiased and not look at if this is a pen.
I don't even know what's going on.
Which plays it in?
On the line, I think.
I think that's outside the box. To be fair, it's a foul.
Yeah, because they've
It's
kind of come together.
It's 100% a foul. He goes through both of Bergwijn's legs before he gets the ball. But the question is,
it's hard to give that.
The question is it
penalty?
The foul's on the line, but
Bergwijn's in the box, which makes it a penalty.
Yeah, I think they've given it as a penalty.
Yeah, I think it is.
There is a rule. There is a rule there that if the foul continues into the box, it's a penalty, and that rule's been around for years.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yes, the foul is initially committed outside, but the fact is the entire momentum brings it through. Sorry, Ross, where are you in all of this?
Yeah, I'm just watching replays of it now.
Your really, really legal BT stream is just really behind.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Right, the question: Harry Kane steps up, and he makes no mistake because it's Harry Kane on penalties. That's what he does.
That's one thing about being behind. I knew as soon as the penalty's given.
Yeah.
Oh,
you pretty much watched it with us because Kane has missed. Kane's missed 2 penalties, one legitimately, and then the only other one he's ever missed is that one where the St Mary's turf literally peeled away. Do you remember that? As he planted his foot, it caused. You saw it in slow motion. It caused a ripple effect, which popped the ball off the ground. So then when he struck it underneath, and it flew out into the stands.
Yeah, it's the strangest penalty because usually is that you can't see it the ball in, whereas on the slow mo they got that you could see it jump up.
Just after the penalty, they show a replay which kind of backs up the fact that it was a pen, not a free kick.
But I tell you what, though, Leeds have brought this on themselves. They've done that 3-4 times this game already. from the centre half and the keeper, just giving it straight to Tottenham.
Yeah. And like we said, that's probably an example of. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every defender in the Premier League has that in them. Harry Maguire included, most expensive one of all time. Eric Dyer definitely included, and bloody Kurt Zuma absolutely. But maybe this sums up kind of the whole Leeds not quite having Premier League defenders playing right now issue.
Mm.
Well, they try to play out from the back like City and Liverpool do so well, which is probably what's admirable from all the pundits and commentators. But they're just not. They just can't do it right because it's Leeds.
Sorry if you can hear the dog going mad. The mailman's here. Again, you've got another free kick here.
Just stupid little fouls, though.
Yeah,
they're frustrated little fouls now.
It's Alioski as well again, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Also, what is Alioski? What position does he play?
I thought he was like a centre mid, just from like a midfielder even from like Leeds last season, but now he's just in defence.
He's in defence, but he's still wearing the number 10 on his back.
Yeah, so I was
I'm disgusted. He's channeling his inner Gallas.
Pick up Gallas, man. What a geezer. Another really big attempt there for Spurs. I mean, Kane just couldn't wrap his foot around it. But,
Yeah. I mean, that was
Højbjerg did
right there. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was still watching the initial Toby chant.
Yeah, but it's starting to open up and see. You kind of see what might happen now.
Yeah, you need this second goal here,
and maybe a third. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
Either Alioski is a winger.
He's a winger. Okay. Well, why is he giving away pens in the box and niggling fouls in defence then?
The Leeds way.
And also, isn't that Jack Harrison's side, or have they switched now?
Probably just switching, aren't they?
And that's the
well,
thing
I
with
can't
Leeds.
tell which players which because about 5 of them are SWAT knots.
Yeah, that is the issue with Leeds. There's too many top knots. There's too many attackers, for example. The fact that you've got a technical midfield pairing of Rafinha and Rodrigo behind Bamford is just utterly ridiculous.
It says 3 strikers.
And then Harrison and Alioski on either side with another winger, Dallas, lurking behind, pretending he's a right back. It doesn't make...
It's like, when you're 2-0 down in the 80th minute on FIFA, so you just bring on a striker in midfield, a striker and on the wing.
The keeper will be taking the corners next.
Oh, they just worked a little bit of nice play there.
Yeah,
well defended. But this is it though, isn't it? This is what can happen. So, I think I don't know who just said it, Adam. I think you do need the next goal still.
Well, we don't want what's happened with the Wolves and Crystal Palace games to happen again, where we score on them we're not going to play football anymore, and then as soon as they equalise, absolutely dominate them, but it's too late.
Absolutely dominate them for 54 seconds before the final whistle goal.
Exactly that. That's something that because especially against Leeds as well, with their 50 attackers on the pitch.
Yeah.
Well, let's. I don't know if we've already talked about it, but should we talk about the little party, boys? The party that the Spurs players have had. What's going on there?
Well, obviously, I mean, everyone's done it, haven't they? Fucking Chilwell's. Was it Chilwell that got caught somewhere as well? Grealish. Yeah, they did. Yeah. And then, obviously, Grealish got caught. He's had to apologise.
Well, Grealish just got caught 4 times or something now, hasn't he?
Grealish doesn't count. He's just done it all the time now. But
it's not.
What was it though? What was it? Regulon had a party or something? I've not really seen
it. We don't know whose party it was. All we know is the
I presume it was Lamela or Lo Celso's because Lanzini was there and they're all Argentinian. So I imagine it's probably one of them.
I would prefer to blame Lanzini, to be fair.
Of course. It's his fault. Fuck it.
Ooh. Is Dyer okay here? Is it just a little scrape?
I think he's back up now.
Yeah.
As you said, is he okay? He's just standing up, like looking at Bamford, like.
Oh, he's just
Taken
absolutely
down
knocked
again,
down again there.
He's a tough guy. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll carry on.
He's got a big head. He's fine.
Always been a big Dyer fan. I'm glad he's a centre back now because he was definitely not going to make it Tottenham anymore as a centre mid. And
He's flourishing at centre back. Something I wouldn't have thought I would be saying. To be fair,
I would. I mean, I don't know about starting him.
Oh, what's he doing?
massive chance from Bergwijn there.
Bergwijn does it all the time.
That's a Bergwijn trait now.
I like the
Put me
guy.
on ball that from Davies.
I like the guy, and he's 10 times the better player Pepe is. But come on, mate.
Surely Mora scores there, or am I wrong?
then it's more.
Oh,
He would also find a way to miss.
Yeah, unless it's Kane or Son, I think every single one of our players would find a way to miss from there.
If it was Werner, it would have been the same outcome.
He's opening up this game now, though.
Another one for the montage if it was Werner.
And I miss you. And I miss you. Listen, even I can laugh at that because that's just funny. Like Adam just said, it is opening up now. Spurs are attacking, but then right after Leeds will come back at you. It's starting to be the game I thought it would be because the first 30 minutes kind of weren't really, was it?
And I'm fine with that as long as we keep attacking. The moment we start to shit ourselves is the moment we draw / lose.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. I think this suits Tottenham more. It suits Leeds in terms of end to end.
Kane's holding his knee. I'm not a fan of that.
I think Son was also holding his leg there for a moment. That what a devastating blow that would be if both of them two got injured in the same.
Son and Kane are both down as we speak. I'm not at that.
That would just be an absolute knockout uppercut.
The season's done, boys.
just null and void. Yeah, null and void. Do the West Ham owners.
Joining Big Sam should be cancelled immediately.
I'm not happy being here. Didn't you just accept the job?
Right, are either of them back up yet?
Son's fine. They're both back up. Son is definitely okay. There's a replay where you see Kane's knee jar, and Kane's knees are his Achilles heel, ironically.
Yeah, no, he's running around at the moment. He should be all right. You got a big finish here.
Dirty Leeds. It's not the way the game should be played.
A chance for Bamford there. Well defended, I think, from Dyer. Listen, we were just talking about Dyer. Is Dyer slowly becoming one of England's better centre-backs?
He's an absolute shoo-in for the Euro. Fuck off, Adam. He's an absolute shoo-in to go to the Euro.
Is he better than
Maguire? I'd say he is, but it's slim pickings in terms of great English.
You're gonna take Mings instead, Adam? Are you taking Mings instead, Adam?
I would. I can't stand Mings. I'd take Mings over Dyer.
You're an idiot, then.
Listen, at the start of the season, I'd be in Adam's boat, absolutely. But you just look at that Bamford chance there. He gets his foot in front of it. He's
well done. He made a tackle as a centre half.
Right, Adam, you shouldn't be top of the Premier League if they bloody penalised Harry Maguire for rugby tackling and Aspilicueta in the box. So, I don't know what. Just because Harry Maguire gets away with the fouls.
Listen, no, I'm not saying Harry Maguire's our best centre half because he's not. But come on, Dyer.
I'm not saying our best. I'm saying
he's best centre half. Then
how many centre halves do you take? 5 or 6?
I don't.
Let's say we take 5. Let's say we take 5. You take Maguire. You take Gomez if he's fit. You take Dyer. Do you take Stones? No.
Yeah, he takes Stones. Yeah.
No,
he takes Stones.
I think depends on Stones because he's made his way back into the City team recently. So.
I still believe in John
which has coincided in City no longer being anywhere near the top of the table.
But it depends. If England play 3 at the back, then I pick Walker over anyone.
Yeah, Walker and Cody.
Not Cody.
Cody's good, man.
All right, yeah, I'd take Dyer. I won't leave him at home.
No, see, this is a bit. I didn't really mean like he absolute has to start, but I'm saying like he's forcing the question. I think.
I mean, where are Tottenham? 7th.
I mean, not now, you prick. We're winning.
How many goals are you
but Adam, you can. I know you're sitting pretty joint top of the league now, and everything's great. But this season is stupid. Me, and these two here thought we might have won the league 2 weeks ago, but that doesn't. Now we're 6th and 7th or whatever. So, you know.
I mean, I do have a stat on my phone here. If I just quickly look it up, it's not my phone. It's just my phone case. But times Maguire's been utterly fucking humiliated this season. 1, Dyer 0. I think Dyer was on the right side in that 6-1 thrashing at Old Trafford.
It was. Well done. Where are you?
You let one in, Josh.
It's fair. He let one back. In fact, I'm not even sure Dyer was playing, was he? It was Sanchez that gave away the penalty. He was playing.
Probably. Oh, Christ! That was. Who was that? Is that Harrison? Oh, Harrison nearly scored a worldie, and that would have been funny.
Yeah,
Did keeping your mouth shut.
Sorry, sorry, Adam. We really offended you. I will say though, that is Leeds are. Lloris would have had that. Leeds are coming back into it here now. I think they've had more of the possession. They've had more chances. Not done anything with it though, have they, lads? Yeah, so the match stats on. Both of teams have had 9 attempts, but Spurs have had 2 on target. Leeds have only had 1.
What time?
Yeah, I mean, it's the game we expected, I think.
A wasteful game. I love it.
Which is fair, though. The attempts have been half chances, I'd say.
Also, we haven't had a comment from Ace yet, have we?
Yeah, no, I don't even think he's here, the bastard.
Jay, message him on Twitter now.
I'll message him on Discord. Speaking of Discord, join our Discord.
Look at that pass from Leeds. It's going to happen again if they carry on playing like this. It's too casual.
Is this from the keeper?
It wasn't. It got to a different player, but it was a pass from the centre half to the other centre half. It went behind him.
No, I did see it. Yeah.
Pats gave his prediction. I think it might end 1-1.
Well, as a Chelsea fan, you'd also know about a lot of 1-1s. To be fair, Pat.
Yeah, man. Same boat as you, lot.
Same boat as the entire fucking league. Like, how many 1-1s has there been this season? I think it's.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, I think the game's going to just fizzle out at this point because of Jay's timid reaction.
I don't. Yeah.
I think I'm now. Kane on the ball, crosses it in. It's an actual goal.
Good goal.
And it's Kane to Son. It's Kane to Son again.
He's doing his little.
What a relief! I was
that's a
just
big goal
to find out where the goal was from.
Yeah, just when they were. What a goal! What a pass and what a finish!
I know that it's not happened yet, but the last thing I saw before I went on this stream on my phone, and obviously can't be on my phone now, was the fact that if you put 20 quid on Kane to assist Son and Son to assist Kane, you'd get 680 back or something. And now I'm having regrets.
Yeah, there's my prediction, God, just as we're talking about a 1-1.
Do you reckon it's going to be a 2-2 now, mate?
2-2, here we go, big second half.
Don't worry, we always do it. I mean, I do it anyway. Whenever I do prediction, it just goes the opposite way.
Why was Phillips the only player near Son for that as well?
God knows.
Where was Jack Harrison? Oh, that's what I want to fucking know. No, okay. Just a joke, lads.
Sorry, it didn't land.
Is that not Dallas that's with Son, not Phillips? Or...
I saw Phillips somewhere in all of that. Maybe Dallas was there too, but I definitely saw Phillips 23.
But yeah, just when Leeds thought they might get one back, you just shut them down, which is exactly
they've
what you
just
need.
given it. They've just lazy passed it to Son again as well. I know it hasn't come to anything, but like Adam's saying, yeah, if it's not going their way, it's not going their way. And
when Chelsea played Leeds, honestly, we've had a weird season, but that was one of the easiest games we've played this season.
I think a lot of it is down to them not wearing the gorgeous green kit.
I know it's. Oh, you remember when we thought the white one was so nice, and then it's fucking see-through. That's what's letting them down.
How good is Ndombele? That little run in the box there.
Yeah, it was tricky. That first watch, I thought, what's he doing? He's just.
I wanted to answer Jay. Actually, I think Ndombele is my player to watch.
Who did you have? Oh, Son and Kane in it.
I said Son and Kane just because of the record, because I think they're now one off it, aren't they?
Yeah, you so close to that record.
It might be.
If he had a shot then with his left foot, it could have been different.
It was a very good little play, that was.
But yeah, I think Ndombele is one of my favourite players. I mean, since Musa Dembele to watch.
Brian said Leeds are in a world of hurt now.
Yeah, they are flapping, aren't they now?
They are making silly mistakes and just proving you right. Just proving you right, John.
Need for a ready. So as soon as our half time hits, remove me from this chat. I'm going to run.
Oh, it's half time.
No, it's not for me though. One sec.
Sorry.
I know nothing.
Listen, when we watched the Chelsea game, used two were ahead, and it was one of the worst 90 minutes of my life.
At least that was Tottenham Chelsea. It's even worse just having a random neutral, just being like,
Ooh, what's going on?
Right, it's half time. One sec.
I like holding the power. It's quite fun.
Right, I'm going to have to go, unfortunately.
No worries, big man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'll leave some comments, But, everyone that's here, thanks for being here. Enjoy the game. 2-2
Cheers, Adam. 2-2. Cheers, Adam. All right, Ross, go on. You're the Spurs fan. Tell me how you feeling about this.
Honestly, I'm like, at first in the game, I thought we weren't playing well enough, but Leeds have just given us chance after chance, really. So
yeah, they've made it quite easy for you.
Like with that penalty as well, it's so unnecessary. It was Bergvine, for God's sake. Like, took him down around there, is there?
You would have been
and then we probably should have scored more as well. Like from those few chances where they passed it away.
Yeah.
And then, like for Son's goal, like Dallas just let him run right across and get to the ball first. Which is easy for Son because he's world class.
Yeah,
like if you just let him have the ball come to him, he's going to score.
Yeah, and it looks like as well now Son and Kane are having a bit of fun again.
Yeah, I think Spurs also need to get a bit of a bounce back because that Liverpool game we should have at least got a point or one, I think, and then after then it's all been the performances haven't been good enough since then. So I don't know if they've lost a bit of belief from the way they were playing, but now if we get a win, hopefully back on top.
That's the argument with Spurs at the minute. Like it's all good when you're playing that way of football, the Mourinho way, and winning, and the players will believe in it. But when you go on a bad form, it's like it's turgid, it's horrible, it's boring. It's like it's either one or the other. It's either a masterclass or it is just shite. So that's just the way it seems to be with Mourinho at the moment, doesn't it?
It's just the way it is, but as long as like if someone like offered me like the League Cup and like the Europa League, or, like he got with United, I think I'd take that all day. Like,
hey, yeah, absolutely. Take the Europa League on its own, would you not?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would. But like even the League Cup would be just like nice to just actually get that win of a trophy under our belt. I know it's not the biggest tournament, but
yeah. Listen, and also that would put you ahead of Arsenal in the European category.
Yeah.
So that's Also, that if you do win today, I'm just looking at the table. If you do win today, you'll be third as it stands. Obviously, everyone else still needs to play, but you're third right now, 29.
Yeah, and we'll have a game in hand on some teams.
Yeah, I think you'll have a game in hand on Liverpool and United. No, actually, not on United, but on Liverpool.
Yeah, on like Liverpool, and then like whoever hasn't had a game postponed yet. It's so hard to even know now. It's like
it's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
I've got 2 points to make.
Go on.
Yeah.
One, we're already above Arsenal in the European standings, so let's just really make that clear. Secondly,
How? When?
Because they've never won a European trophy, and we're the first English team to ever win it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't know you were won one. I genuinely didn't know you'd won one.
Yeah, we're the first ever team to win the
Yeah, because we've got the UEFA Cup twice, and then we've got the first sort of like European trophy for British sides. Was it like the Cupman's Cup or something? I don't remember.
No, we won the UEFA Cup to be the first ever English team.
Yeah, because we've beaten. Did we beat like Wolves and Anderlecht in the UEFA Cup, and then we beat Atletico Madrid like 5-1 in a tournament as well or something?
Yeah, but the point is, Arsenal do not have one, so just that is the point.
Yeah.
Second point, as Ross's head disappears like that.
I was sure
Is there a way to bring your view down a little bit?
I'll give it a try. There we go.
And then second, that is better. And then secondly, Jay said that's the thing with Mourinho. When you're in a bad run of form, it's turgid. When Tottenham are in a bad run of form, Jay, it is always turgid.
Yeah.
Under Pochettino, when we got slapped up by Brighton, no one was saying, at least this is fun.
No.
You should have seen
know
us
what I mean,
under AVB when things were getting... The things were turgid when we were under AVB. Chelsea put 4 past us, Liverpool put 5 and 6 past us, Man City put 4 and 5 past us. That was turgid.
Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. I guess it's just when the Mourinho ball isn't working, you're watching your team defend for a long amount of time and still not winning,
But I think it's a narrative. I think it's a narrative because yes, when Mourinho ball works, it's gorgeous. When we smash 6 past United, when we smash 5 past Southampton, when we smash 2 past Arsenal and 2 past City, it's gorgeous. When obviously under Pochettino, when we were battering Stoke, what felt like 5 times a season, even though that's not possible. It was gorgeous, but also sometimes football doesn't work. Sometimes football does work. Whenever the football works, it's good. Whenever it doesn't work, it's bad. You love Lampard ball on the whole. I know you do. But sometimes Lampard turns up and he stinks the place out, i.e. Arsenal. Say it,
Josh. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's everyone. Leeds are not... if I was a Leeds fan, I wouldn't be watching. Correct me if I'm wrong, Em. But if I was a Leeds fan, I wouldn't be watching this game right now. Yes, I love Leeds ball. This is exactly what I want.
Fair enough. All right, I'm just going to drop out real quick, so you guys carry on talking.
Okay. It's just popped up with that. Hungmin's on scores on my top corner. Well, I like this festive. You're about to see it. This very festive. Leeds and Tottenham graphic. It's very nice.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's very festive. Very festive. It's just Tottenham and Leeds badges, and it just had some snowflakes. It was lovely. To tell you what, I'm most excited, Ross. I'm so excited to see Tottenham take on non-league Marine. I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what I'd want from the game. Obviously, you'd want to win, but I don't know whether would you want to slap them up, or would you rather it just be a good game?
I want. What would you, there's no point. I don't know any of the Marine players, obviously, but let's say that their keeper is Steve, Happy Steve, right? Is Marine keeper. No one's giving him stick if he comes home tonight and Gareth fucking Bale's knocked 4 past him.
Yeah.
If anything,
or like Kane or Son or whatever.
You'd almost rather that. Oh, they've actually just shown they're showing a very good highlight, Ross, and I think we were probably very lucky to get that penalty.
Oh, okay. It's one of those where it's hard to tell from the angles, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll see it in a minute. They've zoomed in on it, and the issue is, even though Bergwijn is in the box, none of the contact is in the box. And yeah, that's exactly the problem. Man United had, is that you Leeds, as much as that shouldn't have been a penalty, it shouldn't have even, the ball shouldn't have even been in our possession. It was that much of a ridiculous piece of play by Leeds.
Yeah. It's just there's no need to foul him there, really, is there?
No, like you said, I heard you when I was grabbing a drink. Like it's Bergwijn. If it's Cage, yeah, fair fucks, bring him down. But
well, they're saying that when they're looking at this angle, like Bergwijn only spins around once the contact's like on the back of his knee, which is hovering over the line.
yeah, there it looks like a pen. It's a very difficult one. I understand why they gave it. Yeah, you're right. When Bergwijn turns, it then looks more suspicious. Anyway, where were we before that? Sorry, we were on what were we just talking about? Oh, God. festive graphic.
Oh yeah, the festive graphic. I didn't see the festive graphic.
That's so sad. Then I moved on to something else. I can't remember what it is now. What's your score prediction after seeing this first half, Ross?
To be honest, I thought Leeds were gonna beat us because I don't know why I thought that all season. I thought Leeds. I don't know whether Leeds will stay up or not. I don't know if we'll play this season or not. But I thought they just seemed like they beat us for some reason. But
we would be it would be classic us to be the first big team to lose to Leeds, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. But after seeing sort of the way that half ended, I think we could probably get a couple more at least. And if we got a couple more,
the festive graphic is back, Ross. Just so you know, they've just shown the stadium.
Oh, thank God!
And the festive graphic has returned, so there might be another chance for you here.
Yeah, because it keeps going off whenever the festive graphic comes up. It's like they want me to know about the graphic.
Some things aren't fair.
Some things just aren't fair. Oh, I think I can see it.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Who is better, Kane or Son? Personally, I like Son more. Kane is a absolute living Tottenham legend, maybe one of the greatest players we've ever had. Son is utterly world class and fantastic. The fact is, Kane isn't just the best player at Tottenham. Kane, in the past 7 years, has almost become Tottenham. He's generational. Son might be generational too, but I love Son. I absolutely love Son. But the answer is Kane.
Well, also, Kane's like our best midfielder and defender.
I was going to add as well. I don't know if you guys watch 90 Minutes, but in 90 Minutes, they this will trigger you guys, but they put Aubameyang in the world class bracket and Son just outside of that, and I thought that was absolutely ludicrous.
I mean, yeah, no, that is. And also, Son hasn't live streamed his brother shooting a gun yet, so you know.
It was so close to his head. He pointed it like there.
It was like that's fucking. My man's a madman. We should get him on the live stream.
Well, dude, I tweeted from the back post like wrote that Aubameyang looked stunned. No, he wasn't.
He was giggling.
He was like,
he was proper giggling the whole time. Fucking, and like Ross said, man, it was like that, weren't it? It was like
it was so close.
And also, never mind like shooting himself. Surely that's like enough to fuck your hearing up a bit.
That would be right there. Maybe he doesn't have any. Maybe he's. I don't know. He's bad shit. We're talking about Bielsa being mental. His brother's on another level.
Also, he's definitely on some sort of drugs as well, wasn't he? Like, I don't know what. But...
Yeah, allegedly, but definitely.
Allegedly, but definitely.
Yeah. To place Aubameyang's done a lot in his career, and as much as it's in my nature to dislike Aubameyang because of the team he plays for, especially this season and in their time in the Premier League, Son's Son's way better. I mean, Jay, you're completely unbiased. You hate both teams. Tomorrow, I'm offering you Son or Aubameyang. You don't even need to think about it, do you?
No, you go Son every time. I think that's such an important factor to think about. Like it's I think Aubameyang's been classed for Arsenal and he's been the main man at Arsenal. But would he just get into every single side? No. Whereas I feel like Son does. Son gets into every side in Europe right now. Does he not?
The only
Maybe not Liverpool.
Because he plays on the left, he struggled against Mane. Yeah. But I don't think there's maybe Neymar. But then again, you can play Son or Neymar on the right. So, getting at Barca, he's getting at Madrid, Bayern. Yeah, you say so.
Well, you know what? As we're talking about, do you think when do you think he will move to? Do you think he will go to one of those clubs anytime soon?
I don't want to think about
that. As much as you don't, it's heavily rumoured. Like the Athletic have reported it. It hasn't been announced yet, but we're very close to signing like a new 4 or 5 year deal with him to make him one of the top earners. So. And there's genuinely, I know footballers say this stuff, but there has been reports of basically him saying he'd like to finish his career at Tottenham. And I think if one thing Tottenham has done right over the past few years, obviously we've let players like Walker. In fact, probably, what was the last big player we lost other than Walker, Ross?
Well, I'd say the last big player that we lost, where it's an example of someone we should have sold earlier, would be Eriksen. Like, we should have sold him that summer. So that's where we've made the mistake of holding on for too long.
But Tottenham created quite a good mentality. Like, players don't really seem to be that desperate to leave. Like, Eriksen was obviously different, but, Son, Kane, you're looking at, like, Alderweireld was linked with United for ages. And then we've I think there's a chance that these players might actually feel like they've been on a journey with us. And if it all goes tits up, it'll be gone within a window. But for now, it's not going tits up and we're fine. And I think they're enjoying their football. And I think, two managers that you kind of want to work under, you want to work under Pochettino because of what he gave them and how good it was. But whatever your opinion of him is, football players want to play for Jurgen Klopp, Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, definitely. Harry Kane has been back to his best. He has been woeful the last 3 games. I thought Slevering stuff was hibernating. Yeah, obviously. I don't quite get it. I don't know if it's going over my head or what.
I assume Kane is the slivering sloth.
Yeah, I like that as a description of just anyone.
Yeah, but then officially, and then he's obviously purposely officially because of a fish emoji. This is a run of the ages.
But also, Trippier was a mindless sale, solid selfless fullback. So that's another big player.
But then again, he had an appalling season, by his own words, and he wanted gone because he wasn't happy, and also he made a nice little bit of cash betting on himself to go there. So what can you do?
He's not going to be eligible to play for our game, I don't think, because we got Atletico in the Champions League, and I'm quite happy about that because if I know, just he would somehow get a goal or something against us.
But one of Trippier's worst ever moments came against Chelsea.
Which moment?
Where he slotted it past Lloris into the bottom corner.
Oh. That was a good goal, that. Just Dombele making just beautiful runs.
Oh, but I love him. I mean, I'm not there yet, but let's have a gander.
He's just like Moussa Dembele, where you just watch him on the ball and he's just so fun to watch. But apart from he's Moussa Dembele, but a bit further up the field than he occasionally.
He's Moussa Dembele, but and he has a bit more of an eye for that final pass, not just dictating the midfield. I think that's one of the best skills as a footballer, though. How fun would it be just kind of being so confident that no one's getting that ball off you?
Yeah, like having 4 players around you and just absolutely skinning them all.
I mean, to bring it back to something I know, but like Hazard would do back when at Chelsea, just run at teams and keep it at his feet.
A lot more pace involved there, whereas in Dombele, he's not slow, but
It's just, you know what's beautiful, right? And you can really just appreciate it as a fan. Where a footballer just is dribbling through players and passes it between each of his feet. Do you know what I mean? Like just tapping it between his feet. That's just a beautiful sight. I love seeing that. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Are you wearing gloves, Ross?
Yeah, I'm wearing gloves. My house is freezing. I'm
Speaking
so
of which,
cold.
actually, I'm pretty chilly, so just give me 1 sec.
You reminded him to put his own gloves on. Fair enough, mate. Why is heating too expensive?
Well, also, even with the heating on, it'll be freezing anyway. So I'm just trying to leave it off for now.
Fair enough.
I was tempted at half time to go and get a coat.
Get a fire on, mate. Get a fire on. You'll be fine. Oh, that's funny. That's the downfall of living up north, mate.
Yeah, it is. It's also the downfall of having high ceilings as well. If you put the heating on, it just all goes up there. So
yeah, you need to get like a loft up there.
Or just need to put like all the furniture up in the middle of the room somehow.
Just build the floor higher, mate. You'll be fine. Has it been snowing much up there?
Yeah, it snowed this morning.
It's been wonderful recently. We haven't had snow in ages. Hello, Josh.
I'm back.
He's got a jacket on as well. Get on brand now.
It's not a jacket.
Yeah.
So it's
big up.
layer.
How's everyone doing?
I'm all right.
How's it going,
Paul?
everyone?
Paul's Chelsea, right?
Paul's Chelsea boy.
I'm all right. Who's your game against, Paul / Jay?
It's against City.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it?
Hold on.
Oh, that's fun. Is it Kane? Is it son to Kane? No,
I think it's Toby.
Okay.
I'd take it with scores. Or
Oh yeah,
no.
Yeah. Sorry, you were asking me about my game, and you'd scored, so I wanted to wait a second.
Toby Alderweireld.
Oh, lovely.
The keeper's absolutely fumbled that.
He just fumbled a shot before the corner as well from Ndombele.
Yeah, he did. So, keeper could have done better there.
Yeah, he should have.
Leeds are overrated. This could be another heavy defeat. Elliot, they don't have central heating in the Lake District. It's all firewood.
Hi, Elliot. How you doing? No, it's like I've got the fire on. I'm having a great time. But yeah, no, it's not that bad up here. The north is fine, guys.
Well, you say it's not that bad up here. There's someone at my work who had no heating the other day because the coal man hadn't turned up. That's still a thing. Amazing.
I'm guessing that it's slightly more rurally.
Yeah, slightly more. Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, the fact that Bielsa doesn't bring his own like Leeds flask, so when they can get he's just fallen over. The squat has just failed.
Did I miss that?
Ross, wait for it. The squat has just failed for Bielsa.
I missed him fall over. Paul said Leeds are so naive against the big teams.
They are. But wait, this is not important right now. Ross is waiting.
I'm honestly so excited to see him fall over.
So upsetting. Oh, I think you guys are just running riot a little bit now. You've got that third goal and you're just going at them. This could be an embarrassment.
I was hoping he was going to fall over while having his drink as well.
No, he put it down.
Oh, I'm so sad I missed that.
No, so what I was going to say was, what is quite amusing as well about Bielsa is he obviously loves his brew. I don't know what he's drinking in there. But, so when they got battered by United, it was just him on the sidelines with a cup with the Manchester United badge stapled on it. And now, the Tottenham Hotspur coffee cups seem to be the pattern of our stadium. You know, we've got the panels. So it doesn't say, I don't know what the other side says, but again, it's a Tottenham cup. And he's just watching his teams getting battered. He just get a Leeds cup.
get
Just
a
buy a
Leeds Cup, right?
flask.
It's just that, most teams will make you do that. Where they like Klopp where he wears a cap that has to be the Liverpool cap and the gloves and stuff. But like he's just like, no, fuck it. He don't give a fuck though, does he? I do rate that about him. The whole press conference ring not too long ago, where he was like, "What are you going to surprise us with the lineup?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm going to play this person, and he just read the lineup. And that was class.
Yeah, he's a strange manager, and I don't think the fact is that like people have said, you can't get away with the fact that he's been in the game for this long, and he's won the Olympics with Argentina, and that's it. Like, it's madness.
Yeah, like it's like the praise he gets is from other managers that have won stuff, but it's like,
they've won the championship, but as Flav always says, like, you've won 21st place.
I find that harsh, though. I think if you win the champ, you are winning a league. It's just not the best league.
You're winning a league, yes, but
and you'll get
out of that league. Like, it's a difficult one because by winning the league, you automatically become the 17th best team in the league for that time in the country. Sorry.
Yeah. But like, I think I know what you mean. But in isolation, you take the league in isolation. You were the best out of that 20 teams or 24 teams.
18th best, sorry, actually, because 18th, 19th, 20th. So yeah, you become the 18th best team in the country by winning the league.
I always find that harsh, though.
Yeah, because you can only play who you can play.
It does, but it also depends, don't you? Like, if Arsenal did get relegated this season and won the championship, they're not celebrating.
Yeah. Imagine they did though.
How do we think Winks has played? Because I've seen he's just got a yellow there.
Oi, John. Hello, pretty ladies. Hello.
Hi, John, how you doing? How do you think Winks is playing?
Go on, answer your question, Ross. I don't know. I've not been looking out for it.
I think he's been playing all right. He hasn't really done anything special, but he hasn't made any mistakes either. I thought against Wolves he was all right until he picked up a yellow, and then he he couldn't really defend after that. And then we thought, we'll just leave him on still. So Wolves just kept running at him.
Interesting comment about Bielsa from Sparks today. If he had a good team, he would challenge for the title like a Leicester team.
Mate, if anyone has a good team, they challenge for the title. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's challenging for the title. It's not because he's a good manager. It's because he's got Bruno Fernandes. Like,
yeah. Also, so by that logic, Sean Dyche currently will retire greater manager than Pochettino because he's won the championship.
I didn't say. I didn't.
No, that's by my logic.
My
logic.
Well, yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? It's like, I mean, we've discussed this, and it's not a discussion we should get into now. But how important trophies are obviously important. But would I rather Tottenham win the championship, or would I rather Tottenham beat Ajax 3-2 in a semi-final and for the most mental, enjoyable time of my life? Like,
yeah. You know what it is? That's also like a big tournament semi-final. Like, that's a part of going to. You're excited about that because the idea of maybe winning the big trophy.
Yeah, it's fair, but yeah.
Chunky Monkey said, "I hate this game, but Tottenham are having better than Leeds."
Cheers, Chunky Monkey. I mean,
hello, Chunky Monkey.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you had any other opinion other than that. Like,
weird if you were loving it from a Leeds perspective. Like, 3-0 down.
On a bit wasteful there. Just rifled it. Tried to pass.
I think that's an example of just trying to play with him a bit too much.
Yeah. Feels like it's good football up until that point.
Bit of Tottenham 2017 though here. Kane, Son and Albiol on the score sheet. What a nice time. Just need Ali to come on now and score, and it's vintage.
Is Ali going in January,
I
do you think, boy?
No idea. I think he should go and join Poch at PSG for a bit.
Go have fun at PSG. Yeah, look who's finally decided to show up.
Ace! You're the only reason we're doing this live stream, Ace, you little weasel.
Literally, Josh sent me the comment and he said, "Shall we?" And I said, "If you want to." And then here we are. He said he slept past 60 minutes.
Ace, come on, mate. It's.
Oh no! Sorry, I think you froze there, Josh.
I said, Ace, come on, it's 1:45, mate. You gotta get out of
Go
bed.
on. Go on. Just force yourself out. But I mean, I got to put 11. That's not much. It's not
No,
great,
yes,
is it?
but it's better than quarter to 2.
It is much better. He said sorry, though, to be fair. He said
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay, Ace. You're here now,
Yeah.
and you've missed a Kane penalty, a really good Son goal with a Kane assist, and an Alderweireld header. So you're missing out, mate. And just general Leeds shithouse.
Spat said Leeds. Come on, Leeds, do a West Ham.
Haha, brilliant.
Brian said, to be honest, Leeds are hopeless.
The issue is, it's like, what's the point? Like, the reason Leeds, what I think a lot of people fail to understand about Leeds is they have the ability to be fantastic, and it's obviously brilliant to go to West Ham and slap them 5. But good football teams will then understand that they're playing against Tottenham, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, and adapt. And then when you play Fulham next week, revert back to what you do really well, but also chill out.
This was my
you
problem
can play
with
both ways.
This was my problem with Sarri. Like, even though we were a bigger team than Leeds, his philosophy was the only philosophy. And when we were getting dicked by Man City, he was never trying to change. He was just throwing on Pedro for Willian. You know what I mean? Like, he was never trying to change the system, and that's what annoyed me a lot. So I think it's a similar thing here with Leeds. They'll always try to play their football. Whereas if you're playing a bigger team that are going to hurt you more, you need to adapt.
What song was through there?
I said, what minute are we up? We're all on different minutes. I'm on 59:41, but they're 30 seconds behind me.
Well, I'm on 50. I'm on 59:30, mate. I've got
okay.
I'm on 59. Like,
Ross is having a bad time. Ross is on a very legal stream, so
yes.
They're bringing on this kid now.
It does say BT Sport in the bottom corner. That is.
So it's a BT stream. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I was quickly going to mention Dele Alli, but any other January transfer signings, boys, for you? Any rumours popping up already?
Yeah, Sabitzer from RB Leipzig is a big one that's coming around recently. Obviously, RB Leipzig are a very good team. Sabitzer is not the same player, but he would be the closest thing to an Eriksen replacement.
Yeah,
I would suggest. I mean, he goes on the wing a little bit more, but
I said this to you though. But I know you already. The reply you gave me was fair, but your midfield is so nicely balanced already that it's gonna be peaked by more midfielders because it will just disturb that.
Yeah, but again, Ndombele can't play a full 90. Lo Celso hasn't quite settled yet. I mean, he's had some really good games. Obviously, he played a big part in the 3 games.
Incredible save by the Leeds goalkeeper, by the way.
That is a good save. Bergwijn should have scored there.
Well, he should have scored, but to be fair, like, he's pulled out.
No. But Bergwijn needs that goal, so that's really harsh from the keeper.
Calm down. Sorry, like. You'll just see it now, right? Brilliant interception from him, and then he's just skied it.
Well, that is brilliant. Yeah, it's not as bad as you make it out there. He hasn't skied it.
No, but he's just he had loads of time, loads of space. That's the Discord link.
You're a cheeky little fuck, mate. We've had a few people today.
To the other 4 people.
He's a cheeky bastard, isn't he? I do like him.
We do love him. He's the heart and soul of this podcast.
He's the what do you call him? What's his name on Discord? The Spurs Gandalf.
Use the Spurs Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey, though. When we get to it, one day he'll really rise up and he'll become Gandalf the White. I'm not making proper Spurs.
Yeah, well, you're not. Well, apparently, I'm not proper Spurs. No,
not even that. I just say Gandalf the White, Lily White, Gandalf the Lily White. Ooh.
So yeah, it's a bit. So is anyone else that you've been linked with?
We're more linked with sales, really.
Dele Alli to go. Apparently, we're willing to listen to offers for Mora. We're apparently willing to listen to offers for Danny Rose, obviously.
Yeah, it's like Danny Rose, Gazaniga, Lamella as well.
Justice for Gazaniga, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, me and Ross would be a lot more comfortable with Gazaniga being our second choice over Hart, I'm sure. He fills the English quota, I know, I get that. But
Yeah.
But you have other English academy talent boys that you could be bringing in.
They're not very good from what I've seen. They're not terrible.
The goal
Well,
line.
they need to be loaned out, really. And they're just like sat in the academy. So then when they do have to be drafted in, they're not going to be very good because they haven't really played.
What are you laughing at there, Jay?
Yeah, they've just showed the third goal, the technology. So it's completely over the line, but it's by it is by a fraction. Yeah.
But then again, Dyer does follow it in anyway.
Yeah. It's just like Paul's got a question for us. Who do you think has the best player in the Prem this season? If Son and Kane were one player, it'd be you guys. Because it's two, it's like it's.
I know the answer, but I don't want to say it. Paul.
Go on, say it.
I don't want to say it.
Patrick Bamford. What?
It's Patrick. No, it's Bruno. It's Bruno Fernandes, isn't it?
I think it is.
It is.
I think it is. His inclusion to the team over the past year has just been.
There's metrics. Yeah, there's been a lot of articles written over the past week comparing his season to like De Bruyne's best seasons, and he's a bit of a. I prefer De Bruyne 100 times. I prefer Kane 1,000 times, but he's a little bastard, and he fouls and he wins penalties and he stamps on Aston Villa players to get penalties. Like,
yeah.
But yeah,
Pogba kicks himself for a penalty as well.
For me, it's Kane, but I
think it's Kane, but like in terms of like, obviously we'll go. Is it third that we go if we win this? But like,
I think we go third. Yeah,
we obviously haven't been on a good run of form recently, but I think Kane's been the best player. He's got the most assists still, hasn't he? And
we are third as it stands, but
he's up there in goals as well. So like,
we're level on points with both Everton and Leicester, but we are third.
All right.
And our form is horrendous. Like the green ticks there, it's draw, loss, draw, win. Chelsea worse as well. Chelsea draw, loss, win, loss.
Yeah, it's been rough. Paul said Salah maybe.
No.
Yeah, Salah maybe.
No.
No.
He's good. He's a fantastic player, but best in the. Ooh.
I think because of the Bruno argument. It's like he's the main man at United right now, and the argument for Kane as well is that he's the main man at Tottenham, and these teams are doing well because of these players. Whereas Salah, he's an incredible player, but I don't think Liverpool are doing well because of him. Liverpool are doing well because of the way the team play.
He's obviously class, and he's one of them. But I just don't think he hasn't hit the heights that he has been hitting over the past few seasons.
Yeah,
he's still class. But
of course, yeah. And I said this right. I said this. He came and joined the league and got like 40 goals, something ridiculous. That was never gonna continue, but he will still be a good player. But I wasn't hating on him for that.
One of the maddest things this season is the fact that no team has strung together 5 wins in a row.
Really?
And that's really rare in a Premier League season. Yeah, Everton.
So it says everything, there, doesn't it?
Everton will be the first team to do it if they win their next game.
There you go. It says everything about where the league.
Everton lost to West Ham yesterday.
Oh, okay. This hasn't been updated. Oh no, it has been updated. Yeah. It's just I'm reading it in reverse order. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah,
no, I can't be. They haven't updated. They haven't updated
it. Sorry, Leeds a really impressive attack. It falls to I don't know, number 15. I think I don't know who it was.
Dallas.
And he's about to rifle it and he just fumbles. It's quite funny.
That's a gander. So it gets crossed in. It is Dallas. Oh dear.
It's
a great ball to Harrison there.
It's Pat's Ronaldo and Salah on FIFA, so his pack continues. He's a little bastard. I ain't played FIFA much, Have you, Josh? I know.
I've been doing a Blackburn career mode actually.
Oh, you have, yeah.
I've been doing a Morecambe career mode.
If Morecambe are scum, Ross, how dare you? How fucking dare you? We've got them next weekend, actually. Fucking scum.
Yeah, it hasn't updated the Everton result for some reason because Tottenham's got a little win on the end, so it has to be this. But then Everton don't. But yeah, Everton did lose yesterday, didn't they? Of course they did. Yeah, the league's an absolute mess. If you look at it, there's just grey green because obviously it's green for a win, grey for a draw, red for a loss, and the whole thing's just scattered. It's mad.
Yeah. And it's like, even Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool, they beat you guys and then they got a win and everyone's like, that's it, they've won the league. And then they went to draw to Fulham and West Brom and it was like, not even Liverpool can be too consistent. They're probably the best out of everyone still, getting enough wins to be at the top, but they're still not the full article like they were last season. It's just weird, man.
And still, 5 teams have gone 5 games without a win. Sheffield, West Brom, Fulham, Brighton, Palace. So it just proves that they're still a dust of shit. But then, there are teams at the top where if we look at, not the top, but if we look at Southampton, they've, I know they've dropped, never mind, they've been all right, actually. I'm looking at X's. It's Tottenham. Tottenham are the worst form up there.
I mean, ours is pretty horrendous as well.
Yours is pretty horrendous too, actually. Yeah, yours is worse.
We need a big win.
Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I've gone off the game for a while to look at the table.
I said, guys, I won't lie. My legal stream is so slow. Is it on BT? It is.
It is on BT. Yeah.
And Brian said, I think Meslier has a good future in the Premier League.
You wouldn't think so from today, but I think he's been all right apart from this game.
Well, have you guys been watching the Sky Sports best of the 2020s?
Yeah.
The best of 2020 saves, and I think he had one. Oh my god, it was unreal.
I think if he played for Burnley and his centre backs actually bothered to protect him, he'd be better. But he's done all right considering Leeds just let shots rain down upon him, and he has to deal with it.
He has to actually save them. Speaking of goalkeepers and going back to transfers, we were linked with Donnarumma yesterday.
This is the most Chelsea bollocks I've ever heard.
So obviously,
just fuck Chelsea, man.
But you want to know? You know what? I've kind of come to the conclusion of what's going on. So the Donnarumma's agent's Mina Royola, in it, right?
Yeah.
I think this has just come out fabricated so that he can get a big move, because obviously the idea would be that he'd leave at the end of the season on a free to Chelsea, which isn't going to happen. He lost good money, so I think basically his agents kind of put that out there so that AC Milan maybe make him sign a contract, a big one, or another team comes in and buys him for a load of money or something like that.
Well, at this moment in time, why would he want to leave as well? Because this is AC Milan's best chance of winning a title since God, for how long?
God knows when,
10, 15, 20 years odd. Yeah. No, exactly. So I think it's his agent going, give him big money. He's still 21 as well.
Without just, you might get a bit defensive here, Jay, but without, we discussed this. The statistics at Derby, on a podcast ages ago, the statistics at Derby showed that the way Frank Lampard plays isn't great for keepers. And statistically, the Derby keeper got worse once Lampard joined, and he's better since he left. And
it's the same with all the Chelsea keepers, isn't it? How they get worse the more they play under him. And even Mendy recently has looked about the sort of when he first joined.
And it's not about being bad keepers. Oh my God, Kane.
Kane just rifled one from the halfway line.
Kane just tried to get it. And it's not that it's a bad system necessarily. It's not that they're bad keepers. Kepa's an exception because he was letting in all sorts of bad shit. But I think it's becoming more and more proven that Lampard's system doesn't benefit goalkeepers as much as you want it to. Yeah,
no, but it's similar to what you just said about Leeds. our defense has been the problem, and we let in a lot. The way we play, we let a lot of attacks actually come at us. But yeah, no, Mendy seemed to deal with that when he first arrived. Obviously, like Ross said, he's been shaky at the moment. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think we'll get Donnarumma though. I don't think that's. I think that's going to be. That's a bit of a fabricated one. I think. Just to get some big bucks. Paul's raised an interesting point. So Shapat's already said we already have the best goalkeeper in the league.
You really don't, Shapat. Just so you know.
Willie Caballero, Josh, please come on. Petr Cech as well. He's still a goalkeeper technically. Paul said there are some good players for free this season, like Ramos, Messi, Depay, Alaba, and Aguero.
I've seen today that it's looking very, very likely that the Alaba signing will actually end up with him at Madrid. Aguero, I think Aguero said that he wants to go back somewhere to finish his career, didn't he?
Yeah, he's at that age now, isn't he? Where you just go finish it somewhere that you love.
Yeah, didn't he? But he wants. Yeah, he said he wanted to go to Argentina or somewhere, didn't he? I thought he said he came out.
Was it like the New Old Boys or something like that?
Something like that. And then Depay, does he want to come back to the Premier League?
He's been linked with Barca heavily.
Yeah, he's heavily linked with Barca, isn't he?
I think that's a Barcelona thing. Ramos, I don't think he'll leave. Madrid still look lost without him. Regulon's come out and said that he's tried to convince him to join Tottenham, but no chance. And Messi will finish his career at Barcelona. I'm convinced of it.
He came out recently, didn't he, and say like he still loves Barcelona. It's his city, his family's there.
I am very confused that he's there like PSG or City, but he's also saying I do really love the MLS though. It's like Messi, no.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. Go do that in another couple of years. He'll still smash it like Ibra did.
Yeah, it is mad. So I'm just trying to shove you in me.
You got a substitute. Winksy's coming off for Sissoko.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the sub you want to see when you're like in the lead as well. With how Tottenham have been, you want Winks to come off.
Yeah.
Paul said, "I'm praying Messi doesn't come to City, otherwise it'll be over for us."
It won't.
Will it though?
It won't be.
Yeah. I don't know if it will.
He can't walk. He's still obviously the best player in the world, but he's not letting Barcelona walk the league.
No. And they have they've got arguably a bit, an easier league to walk.
Lucas Moura's coming on as well, Ross. I don't know for who.
Maybe for Son. I don't know. Or Bergwijn. Seems like who he'd come on for.
Yeah, no. Sorry, where were we again?
Messi, Man City.
We're on about but that's. I think he'd obviously be good and he'd score goals and he'd be amazing for A, footballing reasons because he's amazing, but B, for commercial reasons because Messi City shirts would actually fly off the shelves.
Yeah.
The number 10 might also be free if Messi leaves, if Aguero leaves, but
also though, like you got City aren't doing too hot right now.
Yeah, but I want to. Yeah, and obviously, the only thing that makes it likely is the fact that Messi loves Pep rather than Messi loves City. But obviously, he loves City, so I don't even know why.
Imagine if he did.
Big City.
But don't do this. Go in for Haaland. Go in for Ansu Fati. Go in for who else is there?
That is it. Pedri or Pedro.
Oh yeah,
Pedro's like 34, mate.
Listen, I'd have Pedro back at Chelsea. Love him. I was going to say something, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to see him at PSG though either, because like fuck PSG.
No, I don't. I mean, apart from the horrible, it's Ndombele coming off Lucas Ross.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, I don't have a particular issue with. I don't mind historic PSG. You know, anything that makes Pochettino happy makes me happy. But
imagine Poch with Messi there, I'd be mad.
Well, it's a genuinely more of a reason that that Messi's likely to join. He's a proud Argentinian man, and I'm sure he'd love to be under a ball-playing Argentinian manager.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's also the whole like. the whole idea that some team wants to get Neymar, Ronaldo, and Messi all in one squad, and PSG seems like the only squad that could potentially do that. But then they'd have like no defense because they'd have to sell everyone.
Yeah. I mean,
if we've got Messi and Ronaldo to add to Mbappe and Neymar.
Mbappe would have to go though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He needs to go anyway. I want to see him gone anyway. I really like Mbappe, and I think he's been.
Well, that's the one I was thinking of as well. Actually, Haaland, Mbappe.
Yeah. If City manage to get Haaland, they'll be returned to the City we saw a couple of seasons ago, because they did so well with Aguero banging in 20 a season, and Haaland could do that, and then everyone else around him can just feed him or play the way City play, and then they'll be back to where they were. I think.
Even then, I think City is still doing all right. They just seem worse than they are.
Yeah, I mean that's just the thing. I think they've lost very key players, and they're finding it hard to find. I mean, when you lose the backbone of your team, it's hard to find it again. I mean, Chelsea are a testament to that.
I'm just going to sneak off for a wee. What's that?
No worries.
Yeah, because with City, they've last season their defense was awful, and then they've spent a load of money. Right, we've got the defense sorted. Then they're like, oh, both our strikers keep getting injured all the time.
Yeah,
and now we've got no David Silva, so we've forgotten how to attack.
Yeah. It's like you got Bernardo Silva falling off a cliff. They sold Sane. Sterling looked half the player just because of the people around him. De Bruyne is the only one trying to do something. Yeah, no, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I genuinely think if they got Haaland.
A problem with them is De Bruyne is so good that teams are just going, right, well, we'll just sort of try and mark De Bruyne then. He's just clearly one of the best players in the league.
We'll stick on him. Pat said Haaland's looking at Chelsea, and I have seen those rumours, to be fair, but I don't know how true they are. And also, it'd be then we'd have Tammy Abraham, Werner, Giroud, and Haaland. So it'd just be stupid. I think, even though he's an incredible talent, we'd have to sell two of those other players, and then we still have the problem between Werner and Haaland and all this kind of shit. So that would just cause more problems than solutions, I think.
Yeah, that'd be way too many strikers. Tottenham struggle to have two strikers. Right?
That's been your biggest problem for 5 years.
Strikers just look at Kane and they're like, no.
I say that's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard.
What?
Jay being like, oh, well, we can't get Haaland because we have Tammy Abraham. Fuck off.
No.
Who would throw Tammy Abraham under a bus to get Haaland?
Oh. Listen, I didn't say Tammy Abraham. I said the amount of strikers we have.
No, but you're like...
I said Tammy first.
Tammy, Giroud, Werner, and Haaland. You get rid of both Giroud and Abraham in a heartbeat to have a chance of signing Haaland.
Yeah. But I'm saying if we did, I just don't see that happening. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't say it the way you wanted me to say.
I don't think any big moves are happening like that until the summer.
Yeah, no.
I don't see a Haaland or a Sancho moving or anything like that.
Sancho's kind of fallen off a cliff a little bit, hasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's worth 100 million now, is he?
Probably
no.
Probably not. They probably United maybe have pulled off a good bit of business there, made him look.
But by not doing any business.
Yeah, and then maybe they knock off the price and buy him again next summer.
Doesn't Haaland have a 25 mil release clause or something silly though?
Something like that. I think it's 40 mil, but
cheap as chips for a player like that though.
Yeah.
Paul said, who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or this year?
Lewandowski deserves it, even just for last year. I don't care. Give it to Lewandowski. Okay. Yeah. But no, give it to Lewandowski.
I mean, it's definitely time for it not to be Messi or Ronaldo, because neither of them, they're both obviously incredible still, but neither of them are the best player at the moment anymore.
Yeah. But they are also mid-30s. So.
Yeah, it's fair. They've had it's not bad on them. Yeah, they've had a good run.
If
Lewandowski.
Bruno,
Sorry, go on.
if Bruno Fernandes gets it, I'll kill myself on the live stream.
He doesn't deserve best player in the world. Absolutely not.
What a promise! live streaming the Ballon d'Or, and as soon as it's Fernandes, just
No, you get like Aubameyang's brother, just get the gun, but instead of putting it there. Christ, it's a good job there's not that many people watching. That'd be controversial. Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to think of who because I mean, in previous years, you could argue Kevin De Bruyne, but not right now this season.
I don't know a lot about what PSG do. To be honest, I don't keep too much of an eye on them.
Well, they're not top of the league. I know that for sure. They're
Yeah.
struggling, aren't they? I think it's Leon and Lille are doing better than them at the moment.
Yeah, for me, it was what? Could it be? I mean, it could even be a Salah up there. Just the general. But then again, maybe that ship sailed now, unless they win, the league and the.
What's Jordan?
Well, I think
Jordan
the past couple of years, Mane's come fourth in the voting, so he might get there.
Yeah, Lewandowski, Mbappe, and Mane, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jack Harrison. Ooh.
Jack Harrison's gonna win it. Yeah, PSG are third. Leon and Lille are ahead of them, only by a point.
All right, come on then, Pochettino. Do your thing.
They still haven't announced it yet that it's Pochettino, have they?
They still haven't. No, it's really weird.
Imagine it isn't though. Like, imagine everyone's like, he's going. Everyone's like, he's fucking on his way, and then he just.
Imagine if it's Eddie Howe. He just rocked it. Right.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh no.
And sorry.
No. And sorry. God.
What a weird duo that would be.
A managerial duo of dreams.
They win everything. I was gonna say speaking of Syria, I was looking interested, isn't it?
Has Højbjerg picked up his fifth yellow card there? I've just noticed that.
Is that his fifth?
I think it popped up that it's his fifth.
Do we see this, Josh? I mean, it's blurry, but do you see it? Forza Benevento, mid-table club. We're talking about Wolves coming up and impressing. We're talking about Leeds coming up and impressing. Why aren't we talking about Benevento coming up?
Because we're trying to talk about the Tottenham game and if Højbjerg has a fifth yellow or not.
And he's 10th. Fucking Forza Benevento.
Well, I was watching the Aston Villa United game yesterday, just hoping that Jack Grealish was going to get a silly yellow.
Because I was like, why you got a bet on? You're like, nah, you just won't be able to play against us.
Yeah, because it did. I thought it did say you had a fifth yellow, but then again, I also could have sworn it said that Winks had his eighth, and I was like, that can't be right.
No, Ross, that's his number. That's just telling you his squad number.
Oh right, so they do it that way. Oh, fair enough.
Right. Yeah.
Because that seems mental.
Because I noticed that Winks had his fifth yellow, considering he played like 3 games. I thought that was confusing. No, yeah, that's just.
I've got.
Oh, Kane's coming off of Vinicius, Ross.
I like that change.
Yeah, like just rest him for the last couple minutes, get Vinicius some minutes in the Prem. I've got Kane, Son, and Fernandes in my team.
Gedson Fernandes.
Not Gedson.
How has he made the bench today? Like, how is our youth players not getting ahead of him? I don't understand. Why is he not back at Benfica? It's January. Why wouldn't they take him home?
Yeah, just take him back. Poor guy, let him have it. You loaned him. It's so
maybe we have to. Maybe it's one of those things where we have to pay if we want to cancel the loan.
Just pay. Just
pay. Pay the goddamn.
They can recall him, but maybe they just don't want him either.
Oh, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? And he's just sat there in the middle ground. Ace has said Gedson Fernandes better than Bruno Fernandes.
No, that's fair. That's what I meant when I said I would kill myself, by the way.
Bruno gets it. It's fine.
No, I'm kidding. Bruno Fernandes killed myself live on air.
Oh no, because you know what? I don't know if you watched Adam's fan cam. He was so smug, and imagine if Bruno won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I'll kill myself.
He'd be so smug. It'd be horrendous.
Oh, a United fall is coming at some point during the season.
Yeah, no, I mean
This team cannot sustain consistent victories as long as it comes around the time Tottenham inevitably play them in the Europa League. Oh
man, that would be good. That'd be a good watch along. Oh god.
Tottenham beats United in the semi-final and Arsenal in the final.
Paul just said, to be honest, if he keeps his form, he might actually win it. Don't say it, Paul. Don't say it.
Don't say it, Paul.
Don't say
Don't you fucking say it. Yeah, I don't really understand. If you're going to do Kane for Vinicius, it would have been nice to maybe have seen it. Oh, Calvin Phillips, this is the next match. It's his 5th booking of the season. But it would have been nice to see Vinicius come in with 10, 15 minutes rather than 4.
Yeah. But to be fair, I think Jose is probably just thinking of that West Ham game and thinking it's not worth risking.
Yeah, it's only one in the last 5, not the last 10. Spat said, I don't want Bruno Fernandes to win it.
That's fair. No one wants that. I'd love him at Tottenham. And, Tottenham did pass up the chance to sign him. Like, we can't forget that.
We could have almost have got Dybala or Fernandes, and we're like, nah.
Oh, God,
and then also we're just going to keep Eriksen instead of selling him.
I'm not sure Dybala himself ever agreed, whereas everything was agreed with Fernandes. It's just we haggled over the fee.
Yeah.
He would have come to Tottenham. He would have. Why wouldn't he? He was at Sporting. Like,
yeah. I think he would have come to most teams.
Yeah, like. So,
what's happened to Dybala though? Is he's also another player that's kind of had a massive dip in form.
Yeah, I mean,
I just realised what I was watching was on loop because, like, the exact same foul that Phillips had done happened again.
3 minutes of added time.
Of course, you could still get Dybala because he doesn't get games right now.
Yeah, but then again, I'm not sure he's the player Tottenham would need. Obviously, you'd take him, but
yeah, he's not the player we need, but would be fun though.
Do you think he looks like a Spurs player?
I don't know. I just feel like he looks like a Spurs player. Argentinian as well, isn't he?
No, yeah, he could go to PSG.
Him, Lo Celso, and Lamela will have a nice fun time in midfield.
Gazaniga in midfield as well. The 4 of them.
Yeah, just as for Gazaniga, get him on the pitch. Don't matter where he's at.
Bielsa too.
Oh, sorry, something's happened.
Ooh.
I'll let you wait for it.
I think. Oh, is it a red? Oh, it's a red card.
Red card for Doherty, and he is having a rough time at Spurs, isn't he?
Red card for Doherty. Well, I suppose that's good news for Serge.
Silver lining.
Or Gedson as well. He might have another chance of making the bench.
I remember when you signed up.
It's a second yellow, isn't it? It's not a straight red.
Yeah. I thought that was one of the best signings you made. Obviously, Højbjerg has turned out to be the better one, but like,
it has been one of the best signings we've made because it's pushed Serge to another level. If you look at it that way.
But do you know what I mean? Like, I thought he was going to be a really good player for you. Like,
yeah, he's still all right though. He's like, he'll get there, I think.
Oh wow, that's very rare. You don't see them walk down the tunnel.
There's 30 seconds left. There's no point. Rich said it's a pretty easy game for Spurs today. It was, to be fair, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised we kept. I mean, touch wood. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. But I'm surprised we kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, and I think the second you got the first one, Leeds looked like they were shaking. They were shaking anyway. They're giving away.
This is really awkward. Doherty's just stood on the sidelines, and like Mourinho and him just had like a weird stare off.
Oh man!
Imagine Mourinho just went over and headbutted him.
It probably was a second yellow, to be fair, but
Yeah, it was.
He's had a decent game, to be fair. But
it doesn't really matter at that point anyway. If you're gonna have a red card, you'd choose to have it then, wouldn't you? 3-0 up with like a minute to go.
He chose this.
He wanted this. He wanted a 30-second break. He took Kane off, but he wanted to be took off. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll get a red." And it's all over, folks.
Yeah, 3-0. We'll take that. It's a weird one. At least we have an Aurier that we're not horrified by now. I mean, obviously he gave away the City pen.
Yeah, but apart from that, he's been good this season.
Yeah, and it's just a one fan, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a weird game though. So it's more that Leeds kept making mistakes.
Yeah, I don't think we saw the best Leeds today. I mean, like, and not even just like against, as we took the piss earlier, against United, they still played well. Obviously, they lost and they got smashed, but they played better than they did today, I think.
Yeah, I think they defended quite well as well.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of chances in that second half.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't see many.
And to end there, actually, it's just talking about. So obviously we've got Villa next, and that's a massive game because they've got a game in hand on us, and they're 3 points behind us. So in order to build a gap over there, Man City, as much as we have been saying what they, Jay said they weren't in the best place. They're 8th, but they've got 2 games in hand, and they're on 26 points. So if they win both their games in hand, they actually go to 32 points, which is only 1 point behind Liverpool and United. So
yeah, and they've had no Aguero pretty much the whole season. So
that's all right. But yeah, Tottenham, can't really ask for much more than at least getting into 3rd there. Again, Chelsea have played the same amount of games as us, so that's good. If we're talking about our rivalry here, we have snuck ahead of you guys again. And it was the Leeds game we wanted. We all wanted, even M.
Cool. All right, is that it? We're gonna end the stream there, boys.
No, cheers for watching, guys.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been a weird early one. Normally we'd have a beer at hand, not a coffee and a glass of water. But sometimes you got to make it, haven't you? And enjoy the rest of the football today. Who is it next?
Palace, I think. Palace, someone.
Oh,
yeah, I saw BT advertising their version of Soccer Saturday, and there was the weirdest lineup. It was like Crystal Palace's game, and then it was also a Swansea game, and then like one Serie A game, one League One game.
Today we've got Palace versus Sheffield, Brighton versus Wolves, and West Brom versus Arsenal, which is sad because that is probably the game Arsenal want to continue their recent resurgence.
Cool. Paul said, "Great stream. Thanks for that. No problem, Paul. Thanks."
No, cheers, Paul. I think you stuck around longest. So, cheers, mate. It's good. Last minute one as well.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, Rich.
Yes, of course. Thank you, everyone.
Join us again. See you again. I'm not going to fancam, I don't think, unless you want me to, Jay.
Doesn't matter. Tell your dads, everyone.
Tell your dads. Goodbye.
Tell your dad.